This is Casual Smash Gauntlet, episode 8. And I'm your host, Jesse Wadler. Joining me for this episode is... Today, we have a content creator who is a burgeoning talent in Smash Bros. Ultimate, with multiple tournament appearances, including a win at a G-Wall Pro Tag Team Tournament. The Game & Watch main, Flat Stan. Flat Stan, welcome to the hot seat, a place where we ask you the important questions before sacrificing you to the gauntlet. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
And I have to ask, so you jump onto this, but I don't know too much about your Smash story. What is it? What is the starting point for Smash for you?
I grew up playing Smash Melee with friends, and I got hooked into it. And as I was growing up, I played Smash Bros on the Wii U/3DS with my family a lot. And I played a lot of Game & Watch there. And then Smash Ultimate, of course, came out, and I was like, oh, a new Smash game. This is so cool. And I've had a lot of fun with it.
Nice. And Smash Bros. Brought so much content with Smash Ultimate that was just undeniably amazing. I think it hooked a lot of people. Like, this is the game right here. This is the game to get good at.
Yeah.
But with every upside, like with Smash Ultimate, there's a downside. There's something that we just wish wasn't there, and that happens with characters. So I have to ask you, what character is the absolute worst in Smash Ultimate?
I don't get why Isabelle is in Smash. I mean, I feel like there should have been a better rep for that. I feel like Tom Nook would have made more sense.
You're not the only one. Speaking of G-Wall Pro tournaments, I know G-Wall Pro himself is quite the avid Isabelle hater. So there's quite a camp for you to join there. What made you want to challenge the Gauntlet as someone who is, had quite some experiences with Smash Ultimate?
I found this to be a really good experience, and I wanted to try something new and a bit more competitive. And I just wanted to see how well I stack up.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and show the competition that you're going to stack up against. So right here is Smash Gauntlet roster. All 15 characters that you are going to attempt with your 45 stocks versus 9. So why don't you go ahead and reveal your characters one by one.
All right. So for my first character, I have Wolf. Picked Wolf because I really like his design and how he plays. For second character, I have Game & Watch, who is, of course, my main, and he's my ace, you could say. Yeah. And for my third character, I have Rob. I've always loved Rob. I don't even know why either. He's just a cool character to me, and I love his gameplay too.
Awesome. It's interesting you're putting your ace in the middle of your team. What's your thoughts behind that?
Well, I feel like by putting my main in the middle of the roster would mix things up a little, and maybe just add a little bit of spice to it.
And I wonder, what's your prediction on how far you're going to make it?
I'd be happy if I got to Jigglypuff.
All right. Well, I think you might surprise yourself. You might get even further, but I wish you well and good luck with that. And for everyone else out there, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, as your ability to watch these videos and participate in the community keeps the Gauntlet sated and going. And with that, let's go ahead and jump into the Gauntlet. Let's go ahead and get into the battle stats. In Flatstan's run, he took 4 stocks for the price of 9 stocks, with an efficiency percentage of 44%. His toughest opponent was Byleth, who took 7 stocks. Flatstan's run ended with young Link. His character stats are displayed here. The Gauntlet has claimed another victim. Flatstan, how are you feeling after attempting the Gauntlet?
I feel pretty decent. I mean, I didn't get as far as I hoped I would, but I still gave it a good shot, and I'm pretty happy with my performance.
Yeah, I think you really settled in by your third character. I think the nerves are gone. You were able to focus less on the format and more on the gameplay itself. And I think the results started to show at that point as you were really pushing back. You eliminated Byleth, and then you were pushing young Link as well. So I think if your nerves settled a little bit earlier, I think you would have probably hit your goal of Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous at the start.
What was your favorite moment coming into the Smash Gauntlet?
That one stock I took with Rob, I was not expecting that.
I liked how with Rob, the elimination of that young Link stock. It was a good fight back. It felt pretty even, and also your kill on Byleth, wiping out the Byleth right away, I thought was pretty excellent. So overall, your use of side B was well paced, well timed.
Thank you.
But with every positive, as I mentioned earlier, there's always a negative. And so coming into this Gauntlet, what is something that you encountered that was more difficult than you expected, or harder than you expected, or just a challenge in general for you?
Something I didn't expect was that Byleth down smash. That was very unpredictable. I did not expect you to do that.
It's a risky move. It leaves you open, but it can catch a roll from time to time. And it's heavy too. It's a hard sending move. So unfortunate for you. But hey, you came back. And with this, I think we all learn, and we come to terms with our performance, and we think of the future, right? We always look to the future. And so for those that have yet to challenge the Gauntlet, what advice do you have for them, having just challenged it yourself?
I would say just have fun with it. Don't worry about how well you do. Don't worry about the rules. Don't worry about any of it. Just focus on having fun and doing everything to the best of your ability. Because if you do what you do the best you can, I'd say that's the best thing you could do when you come here.
That's awesome. I think that's the best advice anyone can give, and you echo the sentiment of some other competitors. It's casual Smash Gauntlet. It's about having fun and having a good time. And so I appreciate you coming on, Flatstan. Another episode will be appearing next week. So this has been Casual Smash Gauntlet, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you.